Hey guys, what's up? It's your Cincy Star Director here, Angie Tallarico Dalton, and today's video is my best of Bring Back My Bar for June 2020. I love making these videos because Bring Back My Bar is a very exciting month. We have 25 retired fragrances back in waxes for the whole month so that we can stock up on them, we can add them to our Cincy clubs, we can host parties to get them for free. And the best thing about this is that these are not just 25 random retired waxes. These are the top 25 voted waxes from us, consultants and customers. We had the opportunity to vote for our favorite retired scents to come back some months ago. I think voting was back in March for this round. So that's how we know that Bring Back My Bar, like these waxes are the best because they have been voted back by us, and now Cincy has actually brought them back for us and we can shop them all June long. Not only can we shop them in June, but we can also add them to our Cincy Club so that we qualify for the Always Get My Bar option. So what that is, if you add a Bring Back My Bar to your Cincy Club subscription, whether it's a current subscription that you have or whether it's a brand new subscription that you want to start today, once Bring Back My Bar ends, as long as you keep that Bring Back My Bar wax in your club order and you don't remove it and you don't exceed your allowed number of skips for the calendar year, Cincy will forever make that wax just for you, just for your club. Meaning, if you add banana nut bread to your club and you keep there, you don't remove it, whenever your subscription is processed in, let's say, November, you're still going to get banana nut bread in your club order no matter what. Like, even though Bring Back My Bar is over and banana nut bread is not a current scent, you will forever get that. So that's what Always Get My Bar means, and it's amazing. And I'm actually going to be doing a video after this one where I'll walk you through how to set up a Cincy Club subscription, how to add the Bring Back My Bars, and talk a little bit more about that. I have a video I think I did with our last Bring Back My Bar, so I wanted to do a current, updated one. But today's video is about the best of Bring Back My Bar. So I wanted to do this video because I know we have 25 waxes, so that's overwhelming. That's a lot of wax. You may not have smelled some of them, most of them, or maybe any of them. And I wanted to put this video together to help you decide which ones to try out, whether you can only order one, maybe a 3-pack, maybe you can only order a 6-pack. If you can only order a few of these waxes, I wanted to make this video to give my personal opinion, what I think are the best waxes from this Bring Back My Bar lineup, so that you feel more confident in your order and hopefully you fall in love with it as much as I love these waxes. So I did not just pick my personal opinion, like my personal favorites. I tried to sit down, I smelled through them, and I thought, is this a scent that is Cincy Club worthy? Like, is this a scent that needs to go in Cincy Club if you love this scent? Meaning, like, is this a scent that you can't live without? And I was just kind of thinking, not just in my personal preferences, but I was kind of thinking for everybody. And yes, I have 2 Band-Aids on my fingers because I am terrible at cutting fruit, so ignore that. But I have 12, so I wanted to narrow it down to 12 because that would be 2 6-packs. 2 6-packs would also get you the free shipping on Cincy Club, because whenever you have a Cincy Club order of $60 or more, you get absolute free direct shipping to your door. So that's why I wanted to do 12 bars, because it's 2 6-packs. And then I feel like no matter if you love bakery, if you love fresh, fruity, whatever fragrance family you love the most, I feel like everybody can find a love out of these 12. So I'm going to stop rambling. I am not going to read out the actual scent description because I have my Bring My Bar first Sniffs video that I uploaded last week, and I will post that down in the description. But I will put the scent description up on the screen for you, probably right here, so that you can read it as I'm talking about it. And before we begin, if you have not yet, I would love if you would subscribe. And if you enjoy this video, please leave me a thumbs up down below. It really helps my small channel grow. I have a weekly email newsletter that I create every week, and if you have not subscribed to that yet, I have a special perk for new subscribers. I'll have the link down below for you to subscribe to my Wickless Weekly. And if you would like to talk more about joining Scentsy, whether it's for a personal discount, a hobby, or an income, I have an Angie Tallarico Dalton sponsorship survey down below that you can fill out. It'll come to me, and I'll reach out to you, and we can talk more about you joining Scentsy and seeing if this is a really good fit for you. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and dive on in. So first on the list is, of course, our number one favorite. This is Banana Nut Bread. This was one of the 3 original Scentsy fragrances, and I know over the years y'all have heard me rave and rave and rave about this. This was in my first round of Bring Back My Bar. It was also in another round of Bring Back My Bar during my Scentsy time. I think that this is the 3rd time it's actually come back with Bring Back My Bar since I started selling Scentsy. But this, aside from Blueberry Cheesecake, this is me and Brandon's favorite fragrance of all time. I'm actually warming it right now. I love warming it with Blueberry Rush. This is so good. I'm warming it with Vanilla Bean Buttercream right now. But I did warm it with Blueberry Rush last weekend. But this is Banana Nut Bread, and I swear, if you love banana, if you love bakery scents, this is just delicious. And it's amazing. I'm just happy that it's back, and I'm also just very thankful for Scentsy Club's Always Get My Bar. Up next is Beach. This is one that I did discover from a Bring Back My Bar a while ago. This is just one of those perfect tropical coconut fruity fragrances. I love Beach so much. I feel like this would have been my pina colada before pina colada cha-cha was actually available. Beach, if you love coconut scents, if you love tropical fruity scents, you're going to love this. It's absolutely amazing. I love how it performs. It's a great mixer, and this is Beach. So Beach is definitely one of the best of our Bring Back My Bars for June 2020. Up next is another top favorite for me and Brandon. This is Blueberry Rush. Blueberry Rush was in my first few catalogs whenever I joined. It was one of my favorite car bars of all time, and sadly, it did retire, and it has not made its way back to the catalog, which, Scentsy, I need to talk to you about that, because I need it back in the catalog, and I need car bars in it really, really bad. So, Blueberry Rush, it retired before Scentsy Club was a thing, and I think it has come back in another Bring Back My Bar, maybe recently, I don't know, but Blueberry Rush is the perfect mix of blueberries and pomegranate and cranberries. This is just fruitiness. This is the non-bakery version of Blueberry Cheesecake. It's so good. If you love blueberry fragrances, this is definitely going to be right up your alley. I cannot live without this one, and I'm so happy and so thankful for Always Get My Bar. Up next is also a very well-loved wax for me. This is Coconut Cotton, and I miss the washer whiffs in this scent. I really loved the laundry line in Coconut Cotton whenever it was available. This is another one for you coconut lovers out there, but it's not so fruity. It's more of a, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know how pink cotton is fruity, but it's also just so soft and sweet. Same thing with lavender cotton. Like, lavender is definitely not a fruity scent, but it's like just so, it's like a cloud. It's just like, it's just like a really sweet coconut, but it's not sweet. I don't know how to explain it. It's just so good. It's just one of those scents. If you love coconut, you need Coconut Cotton, because this is just that perfect clean coconut fragrance. I love this, and this is definitely one for year round. I also really miss the car bars in this one. Up next, this is one I feel like is it's like a sister scent to Lavender Cotton. This is Fuzzy Blanket, and I chose this one for this video because I don't know, like, I just smelled it, and even though it's not a scent that like I usually gravitate towards, you know, like, I love it and I love Lavender Cotton, but usually whenever I'm warming scents, I want bakery or citrus or fruity, or, you know, something more spicy or woodsy. I don't know, like, I just don't gravitate towards clean scents usually. But even though, like, this isn't one that I automatically think of, like, I have to have that from Bring Back My Bar, whenever I smelled it, I just knew that this is one of the best scents for Bring Back My Bar, because oh wow, there is a hair in my Band-Aid. That is gross. sorry. But even though this is not fruity or bakery or, you know, citrusy or something, this is Fuzzy Blanket, and it's one of those best sensual, clean, just cuddly scents ever. If you remember Cozy Cardigan, it's kind of like that type of fragrance to me. Cozy Cardigan, Cozy Cashmere. It definitely reminds me a lot of Lavender Cotton. It's just so good, and I love this scent, and I'm very happy to see it back in Bring Back My Bar because it's been a while since we've seen this in Bring Back My Bar, and this one is definitely club worthy. Up next is actually one that was I think it was in my first Bring Back My Bar round, and I never liked it, and people voted it back, and I never understood why. And then whenever I was doing my first Sniffs video the other day, I smelled it, and I just realized that I have grown. My nose has matured, and I really enjoyed fresh cut grass, and I'm so excited to warm it because I have just like thought that I didn't like it for so long, and then whenever I smelled it during my video, I was like, wow, like this reminds me a lot of prickly pear and agave and sea salt and avocado and farmer's market. Since that I love that, no, I did not like these type of scents in the very beginning. I didn't. But now that I am more into more types of fragrances whenever it comes to like my home fragrance, I'm really excited for this, and I'm really excited to warm it and see how it performs and see what all the rave is about, because obviously it's loved because it got voted back for Bring Back My Bar. So if you love those really fresh green fragrances like prickly pear and agave, sea salt and avocado, and farmer's market, fresh cut grass, go ahead and try it because this one is definitely a fan favorite. See, this was just like, I think this is my favorite Bring Back My Bar round ever because it has so many of like my top favorites of Scentsy, like not just in the catalog, but like of all time. This is Happy Birthday. Happy Birthday is the perfect sweet cupcake bakery scent. It's like confetti cake. It's delicious. I warm it every year on my birthday because I love it so much, and that's just a special day for me. But this is Happy Birthday. I think that this is just like vanilla bean buttercream. Like that is one you can't live without, and Happy Birthday is definitely one that you can't live without if you love bakery scents. So this one, club worthy. Up next is actually one that I want to stock up on and add to my club for fall and winter because this is Hemingway, and this is one of the best fall scents ever. It has that spicy note to it and apples. It's outdoorsy. It reminds me of like an apple version of Painted Leaves, if you remember that scent. But this is definitely like a fall apple spice scent, and this is Hemingway. It's definitely not something I want to warm in, June or July, like whenever it's summertime. But I am so excited that this came back so that I can get some for this fall, add it to my club for next fall, and just, keep it in my club for always get my bar. But this is Hemingway, and if you love fall scents, this one is definitely one of the best of Bring Back My Bar. Up next was one I was really excited about because this one was brand new to me, and I've heard so many people talk about it. This is Rio Beach. I was so surprised by this scent whenever I smelled it. Like, I knew that I was probably going to like it, but like this is different to me in the fact that it's like white sands with coconut. White sands is also available in the Bring Back My Bar round, and it almost made it in the the best of Bring Back My Bar video that I'm doing right now. But I was looking at the two of them, and if I had to choose one, I would definitely choose Rio Beach because it's like white sands, but it has coconut in it. Like a lot more coconut. And it's like white sands, but just tropical coconut. And I love coconut scents, okay? I'm sorry. But this is Rio Beach. I definitely think this is one of the best of Bring Back My Bar. Up next is actually one that I really missed. It retired and then it came back in some catalogs like not too long ago. This is Pink Haze. This is one that I really wish would come back. I missed the car bar in it. Y'all know I love my car bars, okay? This is just that sweet berry cream, whipped cream. I don't even know exactly how to explain Pink Haze. If you're watching this video and you know how to explain Pink Haze, please comment it down in the comments for all of us. But this, it smells just like its scent description. It's perfect. It's club worthy, and it's definitely one of the best of Bring Back My Bar. Okay, so we have the last two of my best of Bring Back My Bar. This next one is kind of similar to the one we just talked about. This is Sugar. Sugar is the best lemon cotton candy. Just candy period, sweet. Just, this is a scent that is great to mix. It's one of those scents that you don't think is going to be like a great performer because it is kind of on the softer side, but it's also one of the best performers I've ever had. This actually was one of my favorite car bars for spring and summertime whenever this did come back. Like Pink Haze, it was in the catalogs and then it retired and then it came back for a little while and it was permanently in our catalog. Now it sadly has retired, but thankfully it has come back for Bring Back My Bar. I need this back. I need this back because I need car bars because it's just one of those scents that always surprises me by how much I love it, especially whenever it's warming. So I'm very happy and thankful that I get to keep it in wax forever thanks to Club. And last but not least, this one was very hard to choose between. I was looking at Thunderstorm and Southern Evening, and I was having trouble picking which one because I only had one more spot left for my top 12, and I just kept smelling them, and I was like, which one do I think is club worthy to keep so that you're always getting it year round? And I love Thunderstorm. It was one of the first 3 original Scentsy fragrances, but my nose just gravitated towards Southern Evening. I love that Southern Evening is back with Bring Back My Bar because this one was actually in my first catalog and I thought it was terrible. I thought it stunk. I didn't understand why people like these kind of scents in their house. That's also whenever like all I wanted was black raspberry vanilla and blueberry cheesecake. So now that I love so many, it's really hard to find a scent that I just actually dislike, like Midnight Fig or Chillin' and Grillin' from the Father's Day collection. But usually I can like I love all different kinds of scents now, and that's one thing that makes me happy because like we are never warming the same stuff in our house. You know, like it's always different. I love to change it up with the seasons, no matter what, and I love to change it up like with whatever the weather is. But this is Southern Evening, and if you love those like masculine cologne, outdoorsy, spicy, sensual fragrances, Southern Evening is great. The scent description does do it justice. But definitely this definitely made it my best of Bring Back My Bar. So yeah, guys, that's it. That is my best of Bring Back My Bar for June 2020. I listed the top 12 fragrances in my personal opinion, the ones that I think are worthy to grab in June, add to your Scentsy Club. I think all of these are amazing. I think everybody can find at least one favorite out of these 12 that I mentioned. I'd also love to know like what would be your top 12. Like what is your best of Bring Back My Bar? Please comment that down in the comments because I would love to know which ones you cannot live without. I did list a set of 12, so if you wanted to grab 1 6-pack out of these, you can, or grab 2 6-packs. And then also if you're doing a Scentsy Club order, if you add 2 6-packs, that's $60, and that will get you free shipping with your Scentsy Club. Also, again, if you have not subscribed to my Wicklist Weekly, I have the link down below, and if you would like to talk more about joining with, whether it's for your personal shopping, a hobby, or some income, I have an Angie Tallarico Dalton sponsorship survey down below. Please fill it out, and it'll come to me, and I'll reach out to you, and we can talk more about joining Scentsy. That's it, guys. As always, thank you for watching. Don't watch me, join me, and have a great day.